The article manager add new article page allows you to add a new page to your website or a new article into your Joomla content management system. You'll quickly see on the new article we need to give it a title. The alias, if you'll read this, the alias is going to be used for search engine friendly URLs, so you can leave it blank, and what it's going to do is it's going to insert the title with some dashes in between it. And if you read through this, basically what it says is it's going to create this for you. So you can create your own aliases and put your own keywords in, but it's not necessary. Additionally, we're going to assign this piece of content to the correct category. You can assign the status, whether it's published or not. You can assign the access, the permissions, is it a featured article or not, and what language it's in. And at that point, you can simply paste the text in. We don't have an editor turned on for this specific user, and that's actually a good thing. So in this instance, if I went and published an article here, there's going to be no formatting in this article. So what we're going to do is we're going to cancel out of this real quick. This is good to show you. We'll go up to Users, User Manager, come down to the super user, which is us, and currently we have no editor assigned. So we're going to say, you know what, give me the TinyMCE editor. And we're going to save and close, come back to the article manager, and we're going to go New Article. And so now you'll notice that we have kind of a text editor here. So on the new article page, we can add a new article, obviously. So we can put our text in, insert article, an image, page breaks, read mores. We can toggle the editor off and on using that button there. On the right-hand side, we've got some publishing options. It's pretty straightforward. They're created by user. You can select the user out of your user list. You can then overwrite that and create an alias, and that's going to display that instead of the name of the user who created the article. You can add a created date, start publishing date, and a finish publishing date. So you can say, publish this, I want this article to start publishing tomorrow, and I want to pull it down at the end of the month. And it will become unpublished, and it will automatically go into archives. The article options are whether or not we want to show the title, link title. All of these were set in the original article manager settings, or the options, and now we can override them at the article level. So in this instance, if I was not showing the author name, I can say, you know what, show the author name on this specific article. Yeah, go ahead and link the author, you know, show the created date. All these different little specific settings we can set up. There's going to be read more text on the page if you've got a page break, and so we can define what that says. You can say learn more or read more here, whatever you like. Configure the edit screen. You can show the publishing options. Typically you'll leave these at use global, and there's additional administrator images and links that we can throw in front-end images and links. This edit screen is actually for the front end when someone comes to publish this article and they've logged in from the front end of your website. Currently we're only dealing with administrative access, so this doesn't affect us. With images and links, here's where the intro images can go. We can start putting images inside the article. We've got link A text, these kinds of things. And then the meta options. You definitely want to be filling in all of the meta descriptions and the keywords. You'll remember when we watched the global configuration video that we put in meta description and keywords that were global settings for the entire website. And so here we're able to say, you know what, I'm at the page level, so I want keywords in my title, I want keywords in the meta description, and I want keywords obviously in the keywords field. We can set the robot text file right here, telling it to index to follow it, or just use the global that we have set. We can set the author to the content. We can add the content rights, and then if we have any sort of optional reference used to link to external data sources, we can put that here. And that may be for much more complicated things, not so much basic stuff. We'll come back to that. The article permissions are down here at the bottom, so you can manage the permissions set for the user groups below. Pretty straightforward. Who can access this article, basically? So this is permissions on an article level and not so much the article manager level. So this is setting the permissions for this article. And that's about it. It's pretty straightforward. The only thing to remember is these publishing options. Make sure you don't set a finished publishing date if you want that content to sit out there forever. It does need a start and a created date.